My friends, brothers, and sisters, listen. You are not fighting the world. You are fighting yourself. The chains holding you back are not outside, they are within. No one delayed your destiny more than your own doubts. The real battle begins the moment you face yourself. Today is the day you stop running and start rising. You wake up every day with unlimited potential inside you, yet you hesitate to trust yourself. You wait for motivation, permission, or a perfect moment that never truly arrives. Deep down, that you know you are capable of more than what you are currently living. Fear whispers excuses while purpose waits silently for action. No one is stopping your growth except your own hesitation. Your destiny is delayed not by people, but by your decisions. Every day you choose comfort, you postpone your future. Strength is built the moment you decide to move despite fear. You were not created to stay small or invisible. This is the moment you take responsibility for your own rise. Many times you blame circumstances, but circumstances only respond to action. Life does not reward intentions, it rewards execution and consistency. You have already survived moments you would once thought would break you. That survival itself is proof of your inner strength. Pain did not come to destroy you, it came to shape you. Every struggle trained you for a higher level of discipline. Growth begins when excuses end. Maturity is choosing progress even when it feels uncomfortable. You are stronger now than the person you used to be. It is time to act like it. Your mind often reminds you of past failures, but it forgets your past victories. Negative thoughts grow when they are left unchallenged. Discipline is the skill of acting even when your mind resists. Confidence is not a feeling, it is the result of repeated effort. Each small step you take builds inner belief. Overthinking kills more dreams than failure ever will. Clarity does not come before action. It comes from action. When you move forward, fear slowly loses its voice. Your future self depends on what you choose today. Do not betray that future by staying still. You often compare your journey with others, forgetting that everyone starts differently. Comparison steals focus and weakens gratitude. Your path is unique because your lessons are unique. Success is not about speed, it is about direction and consistency. Slow progress is still progress if it is honest. Every master was once a beginner who refused to quit. Patience builds depth, while rushing builds regret. Trust the process, even when results are invisible. The work you do today is preparing tomorrow's breakthrough. Stay faithful to the journey. Comfort feels safe, but it quietly steals your potential. Growth demands discomfort, discipline, and sacrifice. You cannot build a powerful life with weak habits. What you repeat daily eventually becomes your identity. Strong habits create strong character. Strong character attracts opportunity. Discipline is not punishment, it is self-respect. Consistency is proof that you believe in your vision. Your habits are either building you or breaking you. Choose wisely. You search for motivation, but motivation fades quickly. What carries you forward is routine commitment. On hard days, discipline becomes your backbone. Success is not glamorous. It is repetitive and often boring. Those who win learn to love the process. You don't need intense effort once. You need steady effort daily. Burnout comes from imbalance, not hard work. Create systems that support your goals. Let structure protect you when emotions fail. This is how winners are built. Sometimes you feel alone, but solitude is not your enemy. Solitude gives you clarity and sharpens focus. Silence allows you to hear your true thoughts. Lonely seasons are preparation seasons. Use this time to build skills and discipline. Work quietly while others doubt. Strength is developed away from the spotlight. When results appear, people will notice, but only you will know the sacrifices behind them. Honor that effort. Fear does not mean you are weak. It means you are growing. Every new level demands new courage. If you wait for fear to disappear, you will wait forever. Courage is acting despite fear, not without it. Each brave step reduces fear's control over you. Momentum turns fear into confidence. Progress silences doubt better than words ever could. Move even when you feel unready. Readiness comes after action. This is how transformation begins. You often forget how far you have already come. Take a moment to acknowledge your progress. Gratitude strengthens motivation. Celebrating small wins builds long-term confidence. Growth is not always dramatic, but it is always meaningful. Do not insult your effort by focusing only on what is missing. Appreciate the discipline you have developed. Recognize the lessons you have learned. You are evolving even when it feels slow. Trust that growth. At the end of the day, it was never them. It was never luck, enemies, or circumstances. It has always been about you and your choices. Your mindset, habits, and discipline shape your life. When you change internally, life responds externally. You hold the key to your own breakthrough. No one can walk this path for you. Stand up, decide, and commit fully. The power was always within you. Now unlock it. You often think you are running out of time, but time responds to urgency and focus. When you commit fully, even limited time becomes enough. Procrastination steals more opportunities than failure ever will. Delaying action increases fear instead of reducing it. The sooner you start, the sooner clarity appears. Momentum creates confidence faster than planning ever can. You do not need a perfect plan to begin. You need courage to take the first step. Every great change started with a small decision. Make that decision today. Your past mistakes do not disqualify you from future success. They educated you in ways comfort never could. Each failure taught you what does not work. Wisdom is born from experience, not theory. If you learn the lesson, the mistake loses its power. Shame keeps people stuck, but learning sets them free. Forgive yourself for what you did not know before. You are allowed to grow beyond old versions of yourself. Transformation requires self-compassion and discipline together. Move forward without guilt. You sometimes wait for external validation to feel worthy. That validation will never be enough. Self-belief must come from within. When you trust yourself, opinions lose control over you. Confidence grows when actions align with values. Integrity builds inner peace. Inner peace strengthens decision-making. Strong decisions create strong results. Stop outsourcing your self-worth. Claim it. Distractions are everywhere, and focus has become rare. What you focus on expands in your life. Scattered attention leads to scattered results. Protect your focus like a valuable asset. Limit what drains your energy. Choose what deserves your attention. Clarity improves when noise is reduced. Silence helps you reconnect with purpose. Focus turns effort into achievement. Guard it daily. You want change, but change demands sacrifice. You cannot keep old habits and expect new results. Every level requires letting something go. Growth asks for discipline before rewards. Temporary discomfort creates permanent strength. Comfort delays progress. Sacrifice sharpens commitment. Commitment builds character. Character sustains success. Choose growth over ease. Sometimes you feel overwhelmed by the size of your goals. Big goals are achieved through small daily actions. Breaking tasks down reduces fear. Consistency removes pressure. One disciplined step today is enough. Progress is built in moments, not miracles. Stay present with today's responsibility. Tomorrow will handle itself. Small steps done daily win eventually. Trust the process. You may not feel confident, but confidence is not required to start. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Each completed task strengthens belief. Progress turns doubt into faith. Faith turns effort into endurance. Endurance builds resilience. Resilience separates winners from quitters. Do not wait to feel ready. Start and grow into readiness. That is how strength is formed. You cannot control everything, but you can control your response. Responsibility gives you power over your life. Blame removes that power. Ownership creates solutions. Leaders take responsibility even when it is uncomfortable. Responsibility forces growth. Growth expands capability. Capability attracts opportunity. Your response determines your direction. Choose wisely. You may feel unseen while putting in effort. Unseen work is not wasted work. Foundations are built quietly. Strength develops in private. Consistency is noticed by life before people notice it. Results arrive suddenly after long preparation. Do not quit during the invisible phase. Trust the work you are doing. Your effort is being recorded. Stay committed. At some point, you must stop negotiating with your fears. Fear will always demand comfort. Purpose demands courage. You cannot serve both. Decision brings clarity. Clarity brings peace. Peace strengthens discipline. Discipline leads to freedom. This is your responsibility alone. Choose yourself. You cannot grow if you keep repeating the same excuses. Excuses feel safe, but they quietly delay progress. Every excuse has a cost that is paid in time and regret. Growth begins when excuses end. Honesty with yourself creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence strengthens discipline. Discipline changes identity. A changed identity changes life. Be honest with yourself today. You often wait for perfect conditions, but they rarely exist. Progress favors those who move despite imperfection. Waiting increases doubt and fear. Action reduces overthinking. Each step forward builds clarity. Clarity builds courage. Courage invites opportunity. Opportunity rewards preparedness. Preparation begins with action. Start where you are. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are human. Rest is part of discipline, not a failure. Burnout comes from ignoring balance. Sustainable effort wins long term. Learn when to push and when to pause. Listening to your body protects consistency. Consistency is more important than intensity. Longevity creates success. Take care of yourself. You cannot grow while carrying resentment. Resentment poisons focus and drains energy. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is freedom. Releasing anger creates mental space. Mental space improves clarity. Clarity improves decisions. Better decisions change outcomes. Forgiveness is for your peace. Let go to move forward. Choose peace. You must accept responsibility for your life. Blaming others gives away your power. Ownership returns control. Control allows improvement. Improvement builds confidence. Confidence strengthens courage. Courage enables growth. Growth expands opportunity. Everything begins with responsibility. Own your life. You cannot build a strong future with weak standards. Standards guide daily behavior. Behavior shapes long-term results. Raise your standards intentionally. Demand consistency from yourself. Respect your time and energy. Strong standards reduce temptation. Discipline protects vision. Vision guides action. Live intentionally. You may not see results immediately, and that is normal. Growth often happens beneath the surface. Invisible progress prepares visible success. Patience strengthens discipline. Discipline sustains effort. Effort compounds silently. Time rewards consistency. Stay faithful to the process. Your moment will arrive. Do not quit early. You need to choose your priorities clearly. Everything cannot be important at the same time. Focus multiplies results. Scattered effort produces little impact. Simplifying goals increases clarity. Clarity reduces stress. Reduced stress improves performance. Performance builds confidence. Confidence fuels momentum. Choose focus. You cannot grow in the same environment that limits you. Change sometimes requires distance. Distance creates perspective. Perspective brings maturity. Maturity improves decision making. Better decisions create better results. Do not fear changing your surroundings. Protect your growth. Choose environments wisely. They shape you. You are becoming stronger even when you do not feel it. Discipline often works quietly. Consistency builds power invisibly. Growth does not announce itself early. Trust the unseen work. Believe in your effort. Stay committed to daily action. You are closer than you think. Do not lose faith now. Keep moving. You must understand that discipline is built, not born. No one wakes up disciplined. They practice it daily. Small acts of control strengthen self-respect. Self-respect builds confidence. Confidence improves decision-making. Better decisions improve outcomes. Each disciplined choice adds strength to your character. Character defines your future. Your future depends on what you repeat today. Choose discipline again. You often underestimate the power of patience. Patience allows growth to mature properly. Rushing creates shallow success. Depth takes time to develop. Strong foundations prevent collapse. Every delay is not denial. Sometimes it is preparation. Trust the timing of your journey. What is meant for you will last. Stay patient. You may feel pressure to prove yourself to others. That pressure drains energy. True success is internal alignment. When your actions match your values, peace follows. Peace strengthens consistency. Consistency attracts opportunity. Opportunity meets preparation. Preparation builds confidence. Confidence silences doubt. Life aligned. You cannot control outcomes, but you can control effort. Effort is always within your power. Focusing on effort reduces anxiety. Anxiety fades when action begins. Progress replaces worry. Movement replaces fear. Consistency replaces chaos. Order creates clarity. Clarity strengthens purpose. Keep working. You need to let go of who to become who you must be. Growth demands identity change. Old habits resist new standards. Comfort fights evolution. Awareness makes change possible. Commitment makes it permanent. Transformation requires courage. Courage strengthens resolve. Resolve builds new identity. Embrace change. You may feel behind, but comparison distorts reality. Everyone runs a different race. Different races require different pacing. Focus on your lane. Progress feels faster when comparison stops. Gratitude increases satisfaction. Satisfaction improves consistency. Consistency improves results. Results build confidence. Stay focused. You will face moments of doubt again. Doubt does not mean failure. It signals growth. Each level tests commitment. Tests reveal discipline. Discipline strengthens belief. Belief fuels endurance. Endurance sustains effort. Effort creates results. Keep going. You must learn to trust yourself again. Self-trust grows from keeping promises to yourself. Small promises matter. Keeping them builds integrity. Integrity builds confidence. Confidence strengthens decision making. Decisions shape destiny. Destiny reflects discipline. Discipline reflects self-love. Honor yourself. You cannot expect change without consistency. Consistency creates reliability. Reliability creates trust. Trust builds authority. Authority attracts opportunity. Opportunity expands impact. Impact creates fulfillment. Fulfillment sustains motivation. Motivation fuels consistency. Repeat daily. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Growth often feels hardest before results appear. Pressure signals expansion. Do not retreat now. Stand firm in discipline. Stay faithful to effort. Trust the process fully. Your breakthrough is forming. Do not quit early. Continue forward. You must stop waiting for a rescue that will never come. No one is coming to save you from your own responsibilities. This truth is not harsh, it is empowering. When you accept this, you reclaim control. Control creates clarity. Clarity strengthens confidence. Confidence fuels discipline. Discipline shapes destiny. You already have what you need. Now use it. You often underestimate how powerful consistency really is. Consistency outperforms talent in the long run. Talent fades without discipline. Hard work compounds quietly over time. Daily effort builds unstoppable momentum. Momentum changes identity. Identity changes behavior. Behavior changes results. Results change life. Stay consistent. You will face temptation to quit when progress feels slow. Quitting promises relief, but delivers regret. Persistence feels heavy, but rewards deeply. Every time you push forward, you grow stronger. Strength builds confidence. Confidence silences fear. Fear loses control when challenged. Resistance builds character. Character defines greatness. Do not quit. You must learn to forgive yourself for past delays. Holding regret only steals present energy. Energy should be invested in action. Action creates progress. Progress creates hope. Hope fuels discipline. Discipline builds confidence. Confidence restores self-belief. Self-belief transforms identity. Release the past. You cannot build a new future with an old mindset. Mindset shapes perception. Perception influences decisions. Decisions shape habits. Habits determine outcomes. Outcomes define life quality. Upgrade your thinking daily. Feed your mind wisely. Protect mental health. Think stronger. You may not feel ready, but readiness comes through action. Waiting delays growth. Action creates learning. Learning builds skill. Skill builds confidence. Confidence strengthens courage. Courage unlocks opportunity. Opportunity rewards preparation. Preparation starts now. Move forward. You must understand that growth is lonely sometimes. Loneliness is a season, not a sentence. Use it to sharpen focus. Focus strengthens discipline. Discipline builds mastery. Mastery builds authority. Authority attracts influence. Influence creates impact. Impact gives meaning. Embrace the season. You are not defined by opinions of others. Opinions change constantly. Your values must remain steady. Living by values creates peace. Peace strengthens clarity. Clarity improves decisions. Decisions shape destiny. Destiny reflects discipline. Discipline reflects self-respect. Choose values. At the highest level, success becomes internal. It is about integrity, not applause. It is about discipline, not attention. It is about growth, not comparison. Peace replaces pressure. Purpose replaces ego. Consistency replaces chaos. Clarity replaces confusion. Strength replaces fear. This is real success. In the end, it was never them. It was never luck or circumstances. It was always you and your choices. Your mindset shaped your direction. Your habits shaped your future. Your discipline shaped your destiny. The power was always within you. No permission was required. Stand up and own your life. It's you and yourself. It's always been you against yourself. Stand tall, rise strong. and own every choice. The power to change your life is in your hands. Use it today.